Good noon everyone, present over here. I myself Safia Fatima from the Department of BCom Accounting and Finance. Today I am going to heading the subject called Principles of Management. Here we are going to see a lot of contents about the Principles of Management. Here are the content is Principles of the management is the guidelines of the organizational values like unity of division and unity of commandment and a lot of efficient resources management that efficient work has to be done by a management of company. The principles of management basically works on 14 types of principles, that is first and foremost is unity of division, second one is unity of commandment, and the third one is efficient resources. A lot more is there. Here we are going to see the introduction of the principles of management. Principles of management are the guidelines that help organization run efficiently and effectively. The main purpose of the organization to run is to a profit motive. The profit motive has to be distributed among the partnership, and all the partnership has to work on a appropriate and proper ratio basis. So that all that the work has to be completely done by the unity of division. From the unity of the division, from the hard work, the efficient of resources will be properly handled by the principles of management. Basically the principles of management refers to the rules and regulations from the various companies will execute and embrace the proper act of the companies. And here are the some examples of the principles of management. Division of work. Division of work has to be assigned properly by the people to people, I mean the employee to employee in the organization. As the organizational point of view, each and every person will have a proper work assignment allotment given by the organization. Next one is unity of command. So unity of command, when the commandment is coming from the superior or the subordinates, whomsoever it may be, the proper work has to be done on or before the respective time limit. Next one we are going to see the unity of direction. The direction is very important. The starting point and the ending point, in between point, everything has to be in a proper track. That has to be maintained by the principles of management in the company. That will definitely leads to a profit for the company. Equity. Equity is a basic amendment and you can also call it as a rule of the company. Equity is like when you have an equality from the point of view of the employee side, definitely the work has to be done by in a very proper appropriate manner. Next one is initiative. Managers has to initiate a lot of things about the content and also and they have to work very hard for the company's raising capital. Next one is order. Order and organizational are essential for effective management. The order and the organization is a basic element of the principles of management. Next one is process of the MBO. We have three things. The three things are very essential elements for the principles of management. First one is planning, second one is monitoring, third one is performance appraisal. Under planning we have, first and foremost we have to set the objective, where we are going to reach and what is the process among all those things, that the content has to be very properly efficient. Second one is communicating objective. The objective has to be communicated properly from employee to employee. Only when we communicate properly, then only we can able to achieve our objective, achieve our motto. The last motto will be the profit element. Third one is defining result. The result of the company is have to be very defined element. When it comes for a profit, the profit has to be very elaborative in a MBO process manner. Next one is setting control points. The control point has to be set properly, where to stop, where to start and where to get the pause button, everything. Arranging employees in a setting objectives. The arrangement of the employees has to be set properly in an appropriate manner. Next one is under monitoring. We have plan implementing. The implementation of the plan has to be done properly before starting any kind of work, the plan has to be started and it has to be implemented properly. Only the plan will be executed and planned appropriate. Next one, freedom and independence of employees. The freedom and independence of the employees has to be properly get back into a position. That is the main MBO process basics. Continuous communication with employees. The employees has to be communicate properly to the subordinates. The subordinates has to be properly communicate to the employees. Next one is performance appraisal. We will talk a lot about performance appraisal when it comes to an educational institution, when it comes to working areas. The performance appraisal is very mandatory thing. If an employee is working properly, if an employee is continuously giving an efficient thing, definitely the appraisal has to cause raise, and that will be a motivator for the employee. Next one is 7 principles of the management. First 7 keys is customer focus, leadership, engagement of people, process, approach, improvement, evidence based, and decision making and relationship management. All those things are combined binded thing. When it comes for a management, all those things are very focused and prepared in an appropriate manner. The customer focus is the product has to be reached to the customer properly without any kind of hesitations, without any kind of disturbances. And the leadership has to be like very properly maintained in an organization. The employee has to be work properly. The leadership quality, if the team member is lagging in somewhere else, the leadership quality has to be taken by the leader properly. Only thing that we can able to achieve our goal, that is called a profit motive. Engagement of people has to engage properly. There should not be any discrepancies and there should not be any disputes among employees which will lead to any kind of loss to the company. Next one is process approach improvement. Process approach, the process has to be maintained from the starting point to the ending point properly. And the evidence based decision making is very important in an organization. The quick decision has to be maintained properly. All those decisions has to be made by either employees or the subordinates or the supervisors. And the next thing we are going to move is 7 principles under ISO category of 9001. First thing is relationship management, second one is customer focus, third one is leadership, fourth one is engagement of people, next one is process approach, next one is improvement, next one is evidence based decision making. All those decision making has to be evidently properly maintained by the company. Next one is 4 planning principle. The 4 planning principle, first and foremost, we are going to see the participating planning. Participative planning is nothing but participating is a thing where the employees will not be a insolvency mind or unsoundful mind. The participative will always be very enthusiastic in manner when it comes for a working space. Next one, coordinated planning. Coordinated planning is nothing but all those coordinations has to be very well versed into a planning track. Unless and otherwise coordination is not there in an organization, definitely the principles of management thing will affect very badly. Next one is integrated planning. There must be a lot of strategical and tactics development which we have to enhance in a organization. Each and every organization will have a lot of strategic plan. The organization to organization, time to time, people to people, everybody will tends to have strategies and tactics, and based on the product or rules, regulations or capital, shareholders, etc. Next one, continuous planning. Adopting, here we are going to see the very crucial thing, that is the adaptive learning process. Adaptive learning process is a very important one. Day to day we are tending to have lots of technological enhancement. For the enhancement purpose, we are going to have a lot of learning participative, and that thing has to be adopted in our management principles, everything. When we come to the management and principles, definitely the adaptive learning plays a very very important role. Next thing we are going to see about principles of planning. First one is planning principles of objective, continuity, flexibility, accuracy, simplicity, efficiency, forecasting and innovation. All those things are basic principles of planning. When we come to the planning area, all those 8 things has to be properly well background in an organization. Next one is planning. Planning, deciding in advance, whatever it may be. If the work has been assigned, on or before we have to plan all those things. Only thing we are not able to get a proper planning, we cannot able to get a proper result to it. Definitely all those strategies, all those tactics will definitely only help when it comes to a proper planning to a proper area. Next one, planning focuses on few things, that is involvement, activities, objectives, appropriate outcome and planning. Outcome planning is when we have started the planning properly, definitely the outcome of the planning will end a beautiful thing. When we are, for example, if we are planning for a very disastrous season, that planning will definitely leads to at least it will get supportive helpfulness for the management area, and the main element of the organization is profit motive. That profit motive will definitely get into the proper action, and the planning will definitely help to a organization. Next one, importance of planning. It will provide proper direction. Next, it creates a unifying framework and improves moral, and also it gets a background thing of the focus, and it also helps the planning to get into a proper profit motive, and the direction will lead to a unity of commandment. Next one, purpose of planning. Why we are planning? What are the objectives of planning? What are the purpose that we have to plan? The proper meaning of the planning of the purpose is the only motive we have to get a profit. The profit has to be set properly when the planning is done properly. This is a quote by Henry Fayol, and first one is planning gives direction to managers. Managers will have a proper planning, then managers to employees, employees to the low level workers, low level workers will, all those employees together work together and have a proper planning and get a result among it. Next thing we are going to see about importance of planning. Importance of why the planning is very very important in the principles of management. The planning plays a very very important and vital role in the planning area. When it comes to planning, it provides a proper directory system to all the employees, and it is based on a framework. The planning has to be set properly to the employee of the workers. Next thing we are going to see about the planning process, how the process will enhance it to the from the A part to the Z part. First part is the preparation of the opportunity. When the opportunity knocks, definitely the company has to adopt from themselves, because the market strategy is that we have so many companies around us. So the market strategy is definitely they will have the opportunity from others. We have to set a strategies, tactics, and also we have to work on a separate based property planning properties, and those things has to be come by A to from assort from A to Z. Second thing we are going to see the establishment of objective. The basic objectives of the establishment is nothing is important without planning, and nothing is important without objective. Definitely we have to set back to planning, and the planning has to be set back to the objective. Only when the objective is set properly in the government orientation, we can able to have a principles of management purposefully. Next thing, planning premises. The planning will plays a very important thing, that the factors of planning has to be properly get permissed by the employees, and that employees will have a profit motive cut and clearly. Next we have evaluation of attentive choices of alternative formulation of supporting plan and establishing all those things are comes under the planning process. Next thing we are going to see the purpose of planning. The why we people are getting so much of planning area. The proper purpose of the planning is to get a profit motive. All those employees, all those organizations will run behind the only motto is profit. Few workers, few organization will get to back for the service sector, but mostly 99% of the workers, 99% of the factories or companies or organizational, everybody will run behind the profit model. So that will definitely get effect or have the communicational process of the profit area. Nature of planning. So nature of planning under we have, it is an intellectual activity and we have involved selection among all those things alternative. It is a continuous process of the planning area. Next thing we are going to see the nature of planning. We have few things. One is primary function, second one is goal oriented, continuous process, flexible, managerial function. All those things are comes under the nature of planning. Definitely the nature of the planning. If we just talk about the planning in one word, but behind planning we have so much of thing. Under so much of thing, only thing is we have to get prior attention for the work assigned to us. Next one, strategic planning. The strategic planning is based on all the tactics, all the strategies, all the different ideas, innovatives are welcomed here. It is called a strategic planning. Okay, next thing we are going to see about the organizing. Organizing is the basic thing or factor about the principles of management. When we are getting proper organized in our organization, definitely the profit motive will definitely increase and we will have it effectively and efficiently. Hope this session will have a helpful to you people. Thank you so much.